Hello everybody and welcome to the 2021 MLW Wiffle World Series. We have the Western Wildcats facing off against the downtown Diamondbacks. Wildcats of course won the AL this year and the D-backs were the winners of the NL. Two great squads, they feature a lot of talent and I'm very excited to get going today for the 12th annual World Series.
Yeah, the Diamondbacks are here for the very first time in franchise history after their historic regular season they had, and they are rolling along in the postseason as well. They're coming in hot to this series and they look to stay hot today. It is Jimmy Norp, Jonah Heath, and Michael Shima. Those three together have been a great trio, a lot of chemistry, and looking to get their first ever World Series title.
And for the Western Wildcats, we have myself, Nick Saylor, and Jackson Pearson. Unfortunately, we don't have Ryan Kelly, who's out of town today, at least for day one of the World Series. Might have him for games 4 and 5 if necessary, but first 3, he will not be here. I'm very excited though about this trio. We have Saylor hitting, 13 home runs up to this point. Jackson Pearson, our rookie all-star, making his first World Series appearance. Super excited to get going. But we're going to do a little bit of an extended pregame show for you guys here today. And if you guys didn't know, this is a 5-game series, so there's a lot to touch on, a lot on the line. Wildcats looking for their 7th World Series title ever, and the D-backs looking for their first. So, to lead off the show, we're going to go into the strengths of each team. We'll then get to the weaknesses, 3 X factors, and then Tommy's prediction. So first, for the strengths, in my Western Wildcats, number 1, I really would have to say just our all-around hitting and our hitting depth, if you will. Like I said earlier, Saylor's got 13 home runs. I've got, 6, I think. And then Pearson has just as much as me, if not more. We really see the ball well against anybody. We're able to adjust, I must say. So whatever they throw at us, I trust our wiffle ball instincts and that will hit the ball. Secondly, we have a lot of experience at this stage. For myself personally, this is my 10th World Series. I know what this feels like. Saylor's been here last year. Jackson Pearson's not the most experienced at this stage, but I feel like me and Saylor taught him a lot over the course of this season that he's very prepared for this World Series stage. And the third strength, and it was one that was actually a weakness for us last year, is pitching depth. I really feel confident in Nick Saylor to throw strikes, get outs. Had a big shutout against the Metro Magic in Game 2 of the ALCS. So we have a couple of guys that can go at it that we can turn to, myself or him, that I really feel confident in getting wins with. And so that does it for the strengths with the Wildcats. Tommy, let him know about the D-back strengths.
Well, let's start at the top here and probably the most obvious, and that is Jimmy Norp. This kid has just been electric all season long. He can do it on the field, he can do it pitching, he can do it with the bat. I mean, he's going to win the MVP this year. It's pretty apparent at this point. So having him on your squad, just a player like that with the amount of star power he has, is huge for this squad. Next would be also pitching depth. Jonah Heath has really developed this year into a solid arm. He's left-handed, which we don't see a lot in this league, and that's kind of good to throw off hitters and give them different looks. So I would not be surprised if Jimmy gave Jonah a start in this series, especially if the Wildcats start to get around to Jimmy as well. And last but not least, for this Diamondback squad, it's got to be the team chemistry. This team gets along very well, has a lot of fun while playing, and I think that really shows, especially defensively. They seem to always be on the same page. They make a lot of plays and turn a lot of hits into outs that I see that play huge roles in series and in games. So I look to see that as a main factor as well.
All right, looking at the weaknesses now for the Wildcats, I'm going to have to say the home run ball. Myself, for whatever reason this year, I'm giving up a lot of home runs. Saylor's a guy also that is prone to the home run ball. He doesn't have the craziest arsenal. It's a lot of straight stuff. So if we're going to have any downfall on the mound, it's going to be those risers up and in on Norp and Heath that love those pitches.
For the downtown Diamondbacks, I mean, I don't have a lot bad to say about this team, but if I had to put a point on it, I would say just their lack of experience in series like this. They've played,
which can be big. It's underrated at this point.
They've played some big games for sure, but I got to imagine that the nerves in that dugout are higher than ever. Jimmy Norp, Jonah Heath, Michael Shima, their first World Series ever against a very good Wildcats team, so I got to imagine they're nervous.
Looking at the X factors for this series, we have 3 of them. The first one's going to be pitching location and hitting your spots. That's huge in this series. You look at the preparation that Jimmy Norp gives every single series. He does a lot of film work. I like to think I do as well. We know everything that's coming in terms of arm angles and the way we hold the ball and the way we open up for sliders and everything. So when we know what's coming, it really just comes down to execution and hitting your spots. So that's what I'm going to say for number 1 of the X factors. Tom, let them know about number 2, which is the clutch hitting aspect, which is huge in this series.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it on the Pipe It Up podcast before, but that can really determine your championship season or not. It's just how clutch you can be in the big moments. I mean, we're talking about a 3-inning game, 5-game series. Not that many opportunities are going to present themselves with guys on base. You have a 2-out situation where you need that big hit. So it's a homer or 2 or a strikeout or 2 defensively that can really determine the outcome of your season. So you really just got to lock in, stay focused, and make the plays when you need to.
That's right. And when you look at the third X factor, it's something that we see a lot, the walk spurts and limiting those. Whoever limits walk spurts of, streaks of 2, 3, 4 walks in the World Series, if you get a guy on base, that's huge. Every single runner in this series is huge. I know a lot from experience. So those do it for the X Factors. And now it's time for the Tommy Coughlin World Series prediction. A lot riding on your prediction here. Not really.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest. I've been up tossing and turning at night thinking about this series. Just there's a lot of ways it could go, I think. We have two, in my opinion, very solid teams. I do think these are the best two teams we had this season in 2021. They earned their spot and they're here for a reason. I don't think it's going to be a sweep this year. We've seen a couple sweeps in a row in this league. I just think both teams are too good and have too much star power in their lineups. But if I had to base it off of what I've seen recently, I would consider both teams to be hot. But Jorgensen, I was really high on Jorgensen on the mound and how dominant he was and how good his arsenal was. And in the NLCS, the Diamondbacks just dominated him. I was shocked to see this. So for that reason, I'm going to give the Diamondbacks the edge. I'm going to say D-backs in 4, but I think after game 1 today, I'm going to have a much better understanding of how this is going to play out. I'm excited. I truly am excited.
As a fan, that's very justifiable. They've been the best team in this league, so I'm not hating on you for picking them.
It's tough.
I'm sure a lot of fans are as well. So this is just game 1. Obviously, you guys are seeing this video. Let me know the prediction. Comment below who you think will win this series. But with that, let's go down to the field now for some player interviews.
I'm here with Nick Saylor, Silver Slugger candidate. You guys were here last year against the Gators. You guys fell short and got swept. How much did that series weigh on your mind today going against the Diamondbacks?
You know, Thomas, in the back of our minds, you know, it was frustrating last year. We couldn't get it done, so we're going to come out. We're going to be ready to swing and hopefully get the job done this year. I feel like we will.
All right, to now, Jimmy Norp, your first ever World Series appearance for you and the Diamondbacks. What are the expectations today?
Yeah, you know, we just got to play our game out there. Take it one inning at a time, one pitch at a time, one at-bat at a time, and we'll be fine. Keep having fun like we've been doing all season. I think we can come out on top.
All right, Jimmy, good luck to you and the D-backs. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. It is time for the 2021 World Series game time.
Kyle Schultz, Michigan.
Nick Saylor, Schoolcraft Community College.
Jackson Pearson, Fenton High School.
Jimmy Norp, Schoolcraft College.
Jonah Heath, Central Michigan University. Michael Shima, Schoolcraft College.
All right, here we go. The Big Dance 2021 for all the marbles. Full count, start the game. Slider, he leaves it, ball 4. Leadoff man is on for the Cats. It's a good start for the squad. Another full count. This one to Saylor. Slider got him, strike 3, 1 away. 2-2 to Pearson. Screwball got him off the corner, strike 3. 2 away now. Jimmy's starting to settle in. Full count again. Quick pitch. Hammered into left center field. Shima fields it. No! Bobble! It'll be a base knock for Kyle Schultz as Saylor slides in safely. A tough play for Michael Shima. Couldn't quite handle it cleanly. And now the Cats have something going in the first. Hammered to right center field. It's gone! Nick Saylor 3-run homer at the top of the first. What a start for the series for the Western Wildcats. You could not ask for a better start if you're the boys in gray here at the Meadows. 3 zips early. A shot off the bat. Nick Saylor keeps it going here in the World Series. Wow. Yeah! Off the handle, it's going to be a fair ball in play. North to Heath, he got him at first. Wow, kind of a crazy play there. It hit the knob of Pearson's bat and went into fair territory. Diamondbacks solid defense handles that one, but the Wildcats get 3 runs here in the first frame of the series. Kyle Schultz digging out on the mound for the Wildcats, no surprise there. He'll be on the hill here in game 1. Full count, start off Jimmy. Drop ball just missed. How did he let that one go by? Slider popped up. Kyle Schultz is calling for that one. Makes the play. That one was way up in the air. One of the highest pounces I've seen this season. Oh, got him. Strike 3 looking. Dead center on that strike zone. A riser. Full. Outside, ball 4. Jimmy draws another one. 2 walks for this kid in this inning. Now the Diamondbacks are threatening here in the bottom of the first. On 4 straight, Heath now has drawn a walk and the bases are loaded. You don't usually see this from Kyle Schultz on the mound. I'm shocked. Full count.
Base hit ball 4, let's go.
All right, big pitch coming here. Full count. Tashima, nowhere to put him. Swing and a miss. He chased it out of the zone. A break for the Wildcats. Unbelievable. They get out of the inning, no damage done, despite a few walks. North to Kyle. Slider popped. Jimmy catches that one. There's a lot of spin on it. Handles it no problem. 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out. Drop ball into left field, fair ball. Base knock for Sailor. This kid is scorching hot at the plate. It's exciting to watch. Another hit for Sailor. Shows it. Slider, yes he did. Strike 3, went around. 1-0. Riser back to Jimmy. Handles it on the short hop to Heath. Oh, Jonah Heath with 1 hand. Are you kidding me, Diamondbacks? They amaze me more and more. Every series making play after play. Jonah Heath gets to the bag late and somehow gets his foot on first base and manages to make the one-handed snag for the 3rd out of the inning. Throw. Ground ball in play. Kyle makes the play. Get Jackson. He pegged him. Are you kidding me? On the peg. Oh my goodness. What a throw. Wow, that is big. Kyle Schultz has been kind of struggling to find the zone a little bit. He needs every out he can get in this ball game. 1 away. That's huge. Full count. Got him looking. Strike 3. Buries the riser. Bottom of the zone. 2 outs. Blowing. Swing and a miss. The screwball with the wind assist. Got Shima to chase. 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And we are going to the 3rd. Cats still leading 3-0. Sailor. Again, into play. Pass Norm. And Sailor has another hit. And that ball's out of play. He'll get to second base. A 3-hit game for Nicholas Sailor in game 1 of the World Series. Putting on the main stage. Riser got him looking off the pipe. Pipe it up, Jimmy Norm. Riser up the middle. Pass North with a big hop. Sailor rounding 3rd. A play at the plate. He's going to be safe. He slid way too early. An absolute break for the Wildcats as he sailed the ball over the backstop. I'm not quite sure what Sailor intended to do there, but man, oh man, he slid way too early. But the run will score nonetheless, 4-0. Got him looking, strike 3. What a pitch from Jimmy Norm. Ground ball in play to Shima. That'll move Kyle Schultz up and a base hit for Jackson. Nobody covering first base. 1-1. Slider, a flare into right field. Heath makes the play and they get out of the inning. Jonah Heath handles that one no problem. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd, now 4-0 Wildcats. Diamondbacks need a rally. 2-2. Ground ball off the base. Fair ball. Oh, but they got him at 1. Nice heads-up play from Pearson to stay focused there after the ball ricocheted off of first base. Great defense so far on both sides of this game. 1 away.
Oh, he's out. He's out. He's out.
Hammered in the left field past Nick Sailor off the wall. Base knock for Jonah Heath. Can this spark the rally that the D-backs need? Got him, strike 3. 2 away now. Back up to Jimmy. Last chance now for the D-backs in game 1. Outside, ball 4. Jimmy extends the game. First and second now for Heath.
Stay locked up in there, Jonah.
All right, another full count pitch. Swing and a miss! The Cats lead the series 1-0. They take game 1 by a score of 4-0, courtesy of the Sailor home run ball in the first. That's big. Game 1's big in a 5-game series. But don't count the Diamondbacks out just yet. All right, game 1 is over. Wildcats lead the series 1-0, and I'm here with Nick Sailor, the star of the show here in game 1. You had 3-hit game, a 3-run shot. What went well for you?
You know, I was just seeing the ball out of Jimmy's hand more like better than average, and you know, I was just trying to put good swings on the ball, and I felt like it was just coming natural that first game time, just natural.
All right, well, congratulations, and good luck the rest of the series. Thank you guys for watching so much. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the rest of the series. If you want to see the last video, click up in that corner. Everything in the description below, from our podcast to our Patreon to our Twitch link to our merch, everything. Check it out. We'll see you next time in game 2.